One of the first things I always have to do across the board with these guys is to build their self-confidence. As I said, I need to bond with them very early on. They're accustomed to being put down constantly through their lives, sometimes with the parents because the behaviour just becomes overbearing and parents snap, teachers, peers. So I always make sure that I don't, in the early stages, any form of negative feedback just does not work. It needs to be positive reinforcement to build up the positivity of it and to let them see that there is genuine caring there. At the moment I'm working with a program developed by the University of Wollongong, which works on helping them to either concentrate or to relax or to have an intermediate stage. And the program switches backwards and forwards between these states so that they learn to focus and then to relax and then to focus again. And this is one of the things which is naturally lacking. The hardwiring of the brain just doesn't allow them to do it as readily as we do. The other thing that I always have to keep in mind, and I sometimes do forget this, is that it's primarily a problem of self-regulation. They, as a rule of thumb, they are 30% lower in their level of self-regulation than their chronological age. So if they're 10 years old, they've got the self-regulation of a neurotypical 7-year-old. So I've always got to keep that in mind. And often I've found that I need to also educate the teachers who don't seem to be aware of this. They're expecting natural behaviours, as the rest of the class, where it's an impossibility. It just will not happen, it cannot happen. So I work on those, developing those aspects. It's probably quite different to the way that the normal mentoring program works, because most of the mentors are dealing with people who are neurotypical, whereas I've got the advantage of having ones that are quite different and much more fun to work with. They really are. They're magic. I love them. Really, really do.